Well, good. Good to see you. Thanks for coming out and spending your money and doing all that stuff. No, I appreciate it. I know it's tough out there. A lot of people hurting, right? A lot of people hurting. I know someone asked me for money. And sometimes I give. Sometimes I don't. I'm neither good nor bad. Somewhere in between. You know what I mean? I'm like all of you, I suppose. So I'm reaching into my pocket, and I'm like, oh, this man's just going to spend this money on alcohol. And then I'm like, no. I'm going to spend this money on alcohol. That's what's happening. This is my drugging money. That was the end of that conversation. All right, some of you liked it, not all of you. Little bit of a warning, I do a lot of politically incorrect humor. I hope that's okay. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. We will see. Everyone's very brave right now. I'll ease into it, though. How about that? We'll ease into it. I'm a big fan of abortion. Huge fan. Very, very huge. In fact, I don't even think women should have a right to choose one. That's, I'm pro-abortion, not pro-choice. I want to make that distinction. It's a very small group, I'm afraid. I may be pro-abortion, but I am very impressed with the pro-life movement and their messaging lately. They've come a long way, haven't they? It's nice. Yes, they have. They found Jesus, finally, I think. They finally asked themselves, how would Jesus handle this problem? Because when I was a kid, it was much different. It was much different when I was a kid. There was a lot of blood, a lot of accusations of murder, and nowadays it's very nice, though. It's very nice. They're like, you're scared. We get it. We get it. You're scared. Yes, it's okay. Everything's going to be fine. So I appreciate that. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. I think it's a very touchy subject, though, as we all know. That's why I like to get it out of the way. But I think we can all agree. Some people are having way too many children. Some people. You know how they are. They're the ones having way too many children. I know one couple, they have like 10 kids. 10. They don't even own a farm. They just live in the middle of the city, clogging sewers, blocking traffic all day. I still remember Kim Duggar. She had like 21 kids or something like that. 21 and counting. How do you love 21 kids? How do you do that? You can't. There's no way anyone could ever love that many kids. Nobody. No, it's true. I have 2 kids. Love them to death. Something ever happened to one of them, stick a fork in me, I'm done. But if I had 21 kids, I'm not so sure. It'd be a bad day, don't get me wrong. It'd be a bad day, you know. You're like, who did we lose? Brian. Oh. He was the one with the stamps, right? Is that who I'm thinking of? I remember now. Yes, Brian. All right, well, let's order pizza then. We'll make it a pizza night. I think that's fair. New rule, we lose a kid automatic. Pizza night. It's almost fun. If I had 21 kids and I came home and my house was on fire, I'm not saying I wouldn't run in. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I might want to see a list of who made it out already, that's all. Because that could be a good list. You don't know. Oh, look, all the smart and athletic ones made it out. Well, I hear the fire engine, so let's let the professionals handle this. I don't want to be another body for them to rescue, that's for sure. I'm sorry, it's the ice cream truck. My bad. It's the ice cream truck. Free ice cream. So what else can I say that may offend you? I'm okay with trans women competing in women's sporting events, as long as I'm allowed to bet. Yes, I would like to put all of my money on the lady with the size 11 sneaker, please. I've got a feeling about her. Got a feeling about that one. My grandpa just turned 97, by the way. He just turned 97, yes. Clap, no. Clap for him. He's barely alive. He's barely alive. I think that's Grandma's fault, though. He's a handful. She's about 2 weeks away from seeing the business end of a pillow, I'm telling you right now. No, I'm serious. He's wandering now. He's just wandering. We lost him the other day for 8 hours. We had no idea where Grandpa was for 8 hours. We found him in the forest preserve. And I don't mean like on the path or something. I mean like deep into the forest preserve, like found a couple of Sprites, a house made of candy, and then finally we found Grandpa. So we had a family meeting, and we decided it's time for him to run for president. He's in his presidential years, you know what I mean? That window's not going to stay open very much longer, so I'm getting him out there, getting him out, and get him into the race. All right, still alive, that's good. A friend of mine, who's no longer a friend of mine, asked me if I ever thought a woman would become president of the United States. And here's what I said. I thought it was a very good answer. I said, good God, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? I don't care. Why does anybody care? Oh my God. Do I think a woman's gonna be president? If she doesn't remind us every fucking day of the campaign she's a woman, she will get elected. I will vote for her. But you gotta shut your mouth. I swear to God, when I saw I'm with her, I'm voting for Trump, that's it, it's done. I didn't want to vote for that son of a bitch, but she just said I'm with her, and that's it, I'm done. But you know, ladies, here's the thing, ladies, I don't know why it's such a big deal, why everyone thinks about this, all the scorekeeping. You know, we do so much scorekeeping now, don't we? You know, it's like, first of all, ladies, you have power. Oh my God. Do you have power? Right? You do. You may not have all the glory, but glory is stupid. It is the stupidest thing, right, guys? You don't want that. Power is the smart play, right? For those of you who don't understand the difference between power and glory, let me explain it to you. All right? Men, when you hear a bump in the middle of the night, when you creep downstairs with a golf club in your hand, that's glory. Ladies, while you sit comfortably in bed awaiting the results of that confrontation, that's power. Either your husband returns to the room with a bloody golf club or some man you never met. Either way, that man is your champion. Treat him as such. Treat that man like the champion he is. No, you don't need glory. Glory is stupid. I will say this about women. I think women are tougher than men. I do. I really do. Guys, we've got to admit it. Let's admit it. We're stronger. We'll crush you. But look, I'll be honest. You're tougher. The problem is guys, let's be honest. We brag a little too much. We talk a tough game, right? We always say things like, take it like a man. Man up. Balls to the wall. Balls out, baby. We got to be balls out. You have to have the balls to this. You got the balls to this? I got the balls to this. What about you? How about your balls? We talk a lot about our balls, guys, which is very strange because they're the most vulnerable part of our body. Why the fuck are we drawing attention to these things? I think we should just... Nobody needs to know about them. Nobody needs to know they're there. You don't even have to hit them directly. Just graze them. I was in a windstorm one day, and my hand was just here the whole time. I was like, do you feel that? That is strong wind. I'm being pelted right now. Right? It is true. It is true. So it's always us who talk the tough game, you know. But let's be honest, women are tougher. And I wish I was actually a head coach of a football team at halftime, and because I know whose body I draw inspiration from. You know, I'd be like, all right, guys, we're getting our nipples chewed up out there. It's time to pick ourselves up and push out a victory like our mamas pushed us out. I think we can do it. I do. What does the sign say? The sign says we stretch, but we don't tear. That's what it says. Because we're pussy strong, that's why. We're strong like a pussy. Now let's get out there and get those clits to the wall. Let's go, let's go. And rob it in a circular motion. Like we did on the dummies, on the tackle dummies, you remember. All right. Sir, you are fucking enjoying yourself. I love you. You are having a good time there. We have the defibrillator ready in case this guy goes into cardiac arrest. I love you, though. You're a good man. A wonderful man. But here's what now here's what I'm going to say next, ladies. Stop with the mansplaining thing. What is that? Why, who came up with that word? Mansplaining. What an offensive word. Mansplaining, are you serious? First of all, ladies, if you don't want us to talk to you, just tell us. And secondly of all, explaining to you how shit works is our love language. That's how you know we're interested in you, ladies. It's our love language. You take that away from us, what do you have left? Dick pics. That's what you got. That is what is left. Is that what you want, dick pics? Because that's all you're getting at this point. I am serious. No, we don't think you're stupid. No man thinks you're stupid. We're just trying to let you know what kind of man we'd be to your children. That's all. What kind of father, if should that ever be important to you. Right, that's all it is. Use this information to your advantage. Single ladies, it's the best way to meet a man, is to ask him for information. There's no risk involved. You just walk up to them. Excuse me, did you know how this, when you tell me how to get to that? It's that or dodge serial killers on Tinder. It's your choice. You decide, right? It's so much easier. Once you have this information, throw on a film from the 50s and watch how these ladies do it. They're masters, right? Katharine Hepburn, all of them. They knew how to do it. But anyway, I just bring it up because dating's hard. I know. I just joined a dating website, and I know it's stupid when you're married. And it was the marketing. That's what got me. It was the marketing. It was like, you could meet the woman of your dreams. Not true. You will not meet the woman of your dreams. You'll message her. But that is as far as it goes. I'm actually not married. I was married, but now I'm not. And so now I'm dating again. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. I was married for 20 years, so things were different back then. I don't think we had dating websites. I don't think we did we? No. We did things differently, right, men? We wrote letters. Sealed them with wax from a candle. Then handed them to some fine gentleman who was off to the town where our true love resided. And if we were lucky, a month later, our cousin opened that letter. And am I or am I not in Indiana, for Christ's sakes? wrote that joke just for you, fellas. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But incest is best. No, I'm serious. Just ask the royal family. They'll tell you. They will know. It's the only way to keep your blood pure, cousin fucking. I didn't make the rules. I didn't make those rules. They did.